Hi everybody, Barb Craft, independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. Today I am going to talk about outside events or vendor events in general, not just outside. So one of the most important things is to have signs. Signs everywhere. You want to have signs above every display saying that everything is only $5. You want to have nothing below the waist, because nobody looks down. As much as you want them to, they don't. You want to have a sign outside of your tent or your area saying everything is only $5. That will draw people in and make them want to look around. You also want to have signs about joining the team and throwing a party, because you never know who will want to join your team or who will want to have a party. Another big thing is to talk to everybody that walks by. You want to talk to everybody, say, hi, how are you today? Would you like to enter to win some free jewelry? Have a little drawing box. Make sure that you talk to everyone, and especially if they have little children, make sure you tell them that we have Starlit Shimmer for the little kids as well. That'll make them want to come in and shop some more. Make sure that you have a cover over the jewelry if it gets too hot or in the sun, because if it gets too hot, the glue will start to melt, and we don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that you have a good tent with sides if you can. Make sure that they're staked into the ground so it doesn't blow away on you if it's windy, because sometimes it's windy. And if it rains, make sure that your jewelry is covered, completely covered. We don't want it getting wet. Another important trick is to remember everybody's name. If they tell you their name, remember it. It'll be that much more important to them if you remember their name. That'll make them feel as if you really care and really are listening to them, and that's important. You can also ask them if you can add them on Facebook, because that's a good way to stay connected with them and a good way for them to shop your Facebook Lives. Some other tricks and tips: make sure that you have water and snacks with you, because it might be a long day and you might not be able to leave your tent or your area to go get drinks or food while you're there. Also, make sure that you have good shoes, because you might be standing for a while, or you might be walking around and you don't want to do that in heels. Greet everyone that comes in and ask them about paparazzi. You can say something like, everything is only $5 except for the Starlit Shimmer, which is only $1. You can buy it today, or you can get it for free by hosting a party. Or even better, you can buy or sign up today to be a part of my team. Just a simple little conversation like that might get you a new team member, and that would be super fun. When checking them out, give them an info sheet, just a little bit about yourself, about your business, about paparazzi in general. Keep track of what they buy. Keep track of how many rings you sold, how many necklaces you sold, how many bracelets you sold. Get little clipboards with pens so that the customers can fill out their information sheets without having to wait for the person in front of them to use the table. Follow up promptly. Make sure that when you go home within the week, you call everybody that wanted to be called, or wanted to host a party, or wanted to join, because you know what? They'll forget about you and they'll move on to someone else, and you don't want that to happen. Another important sign to have that I forgot to mention earlier is that you accept credit cards. If you have Square or another payment system, make sure that you write that so that people will know, because a lot of people carry credit cards now and they might not step in because they might not know that you accept credit cards. Also, I think it's really important, if you're outside and the sun's behind you, make sure you put some black curtains or a sheet over the back of your pegboard so that the sun doesn't shine through, it'll throw off the lighting of the jewelry and might not look as good as it does. Or as it's supposed to. That is all I have for today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/BarbCraft, or my VIP group, Barb's Bling. Also, you can email me at barb_paparazzi@outlook.com. And you can find my website, www.paparazziaccessories.com/76840. Thank you guys. Have a good day.